Alright guys, how's it going? Today I had to do my husbandly duty and chauffeur my wife, my wonderful wife, away to the airport. Her and her mum were going away for her mum's 60th to Berlin. So I had to drive them from Kirkcaldy, where I live, all the way through to Glasgow, which is about an hour and 10 minutes away. So what I thought I would do, was being across that neck of the woods, Mikey C's territory, was go to a shop, a retro game shop that he talks about quite often called the Gamelynx. It's I'm sure it's solely retro games, so I was in the area, so I thought I would pop in, and boy am I fucking glad I did. Because I tell you another good thing, I'm glad my wife's on holiday, because if I'd came out the shop with these bags, I would have got my balls chapped, and that is as painful as it sounds. So basically, I went to the shop, cracking shop. Unfortunately they're shutting down. Like all retro shops, because they have to charge a little bit more than eBay and things like that, people don't go to them, they can't sustain their stock, so unfortunately they're shutting down their shop. But they are opening up an eBay shop, and you can still buy it off Facebook, and I'll try and see if I can find a link somewhere. But basically, all their stock was 50% off, which was music to my ears basically. So I went fucking crazy. So I do apologise to anyone out there who doesn't like huge pick-up videos and that, but this is a big one. So I'll crack on as fast as I can and show you what I've got. I'll tell you how much I paid at the end for everything. Right, we'll start with the Xbox, second favourite system, lovely Xbox. I'm actually almost finished my collection for the Xbox. How many times have I fucking said Xbox? I'll say it one more. I love the Xbox, but I've got around 370 games, so I'm almost finished buying. I've collected the Xbox since 2001 when it first came out, so love the Xbox. Anyway, on with the fucking pickups. First one up is Beyond Good and Evil. Fantastic game. I've actually got for the PlayStation 2 somewhere, which I will be putting in a trades video soon, so stay tuned for that. But it's a really good game, but I would prefer it for the Xbox to the PlayStation 2. Not only the PS2 version, I'm just more an Xbox man. Next up, Destroy All Humans. What's that say? Make War Not Love, the second version. It's again, really good game, sort of an underrated game I think, Destroy All Humans. I'm surprised they've not made a new one for the 360. Maybe they have, I don't collect for the 360, but really good game. Next up is Gladiator, Sword of Vengeance. This is, you're basically a warrior slave chosen by the gods to restore the glory of the empire. How, that sounds a tad familiar. God of War, anyone? But it's clearly not as good as God of War, but not too bad. Another good game actually, X-Men 2 Legends. I've got the first X-Men Legends game. It's quite a good sort of RPG Diablo style game. If you're a fan of these style games, and if you're a fan of the X-Men, what more can you ask for? A series now that has kind of lost its way. I really fancied this one though, because it's actually a 3D world as opposed to a 2D one-on-one beat 'em up, and it is Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. It's I have no idea if this is good or bad, this game. I would assume it is terrible, but I'm quite fond of the Mortal Kombat games. I do like the... I'll give it a try. I've not played any of these games yet guys, because I'm literally just through the fucking door. Next up, Mad Dash Racing, an on-foot racer for the Xbox, one of the original titles, one of the launch titles I think, if I'm not mistaken. Actually it's pretty good fun. It's never going to be as good as Mario Kart, but not too bad. And finally a game I've been after for a while, and I've struggled to see it. I only buy Xbox games from out in the wild, I never go on eBay for my Xbox games. I usually buy them all from Cash Generator for 50 pence, but I've never seen this one in it, and it is Gamelynx 2. I've got the first one. Really enjoyed Gamelynx. It's really hard, and it's the type of game I think that they don't really make now. Same with the PS2, they had the Jak and Daxter series, and Sly Cooper and things like that. They just don't make the games anymore, which is a shame. So that's Gamelynx. So that's it for Xbox. Quickly jump to PSP. Giving my PSP a little bit of loving. Really enjoy PSP actually, although after a few hours you do end up with like a claw hand. Anyway, so for PSP, got Assassin's Creed Bloodlines. Really good original Assassin's Creed game for the PSP. It controls quite well actually, compared to not having two thumbsticks. You basically just hold the L button and use the fire buttons to adjust the camera. But it's got an actual pretty good camera as standard. So yeah, I would actually really recommend this if you can see. If you enjoy the Assassin's Creed games, it's definitely worth picking up. Next up is a series I've never ever played before on the PlayStation. I heard good things about it, but with it being an exclusive, I've just never got around to playing them. And that is Resistance. This is Retribution, a third person shooter, sorry, for the PSP. It's quite good. I'm quite enjoying this. I'm not a huge fan of the Halo games, to be honest, on Xbox, so it's sort of along the lines. But it is set in post-war World War II, a post-World War II setting, so it's pretty good. Big fan of the Rock Band games, so when I saw this, I had to pick it up. Rock Band Unplugged. It plays a lot different, obviously, from the console counterparts because you don't have a guitar to strum along. But it's alright. It's alright. A lot of the songs are on the other Rock Band games, but it's worth a try. Finally, really good series. I really enjoyed these on the 360 when they came out, and that is Army of Two, and this is the 40th day. I don't know if this is just a port of the 360 version or if it's its own game. That I'm not too sure, but it's pretty good. It doesn't play that great on the PSP, but it's still a fun game, really fun game. So that's it for PSP, guys. I think I might have to try and put this video into two parts because the last time I tried to upload a 25-minute video, it took me a month of fucking Sundays. So we'll go for the next one, which is SNES. We'll stop it there and I'll start for the next part. Right, well, I picked up two SNES games from them. The SNES games were a little expensive, as they tend to always be, but there's two games here. One of them I remember from my childhood. It's a really good game. Well, I think I remember it being a really good game, and that is Super Off-Road. I remember playing this in the arcade. It used to have the 4 standing points and you had the steering wheel on top and you looked down on it. Hopefully it's a similar port to that, because that was a hell of a lot of fun. And another game that was actually in the Retro Gamers Top 25 SNES games, and I know a lot of people that started to collect for the SNES picked it up because it's a pretty cheap game, and that is Cybernator. Sort of like a run and gun platforming game. It actually looks really good. I'm really looking forward to playing this one. So, right. Oh, and another thing that, in fact, I'll save that till last. Right, we'll stop it there.